Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and it has been such a long time since I have filmed a thrift haul video, and today I went to the Goodwill bins, and this thrift store I had never been to before, which is right by my apartment that I just moved into. So we went in, and it had an incredibly disorganized and amazing amount of stuff there. It had like pay per pound clothes, it had clothes with tags, furniture, old vintage cameras, and all this stuff. And so I just kind of wanted to make a video about some stuff I got. Most of this stuff will be on my Depop. If you are interested in any of it, my username is aycody, but I think I am probably going to keep a few of these pieces. I just need to kind of filter through what I think is worth keeping for myself. So I'm first going to go through the things I got at this new thrift store that I'd never been to before, just because I only got a few pieces. And then I'm going to move on to the things I got at the bins, and it's mainly comprised of shoes, just because I've been keeping out for shoes, especially for my Depop, and they had a lot of really good ones today. But I'm going to start with the stuff I got at the first thrift store, and the first thing I got actually was this like leather bag. It has this really interesting strap that like clips here and then goes under this little loop, and I'm pretty sure it is authentic leather. There's kind of like this suede leather inside, and I think the outside is genuine leather, but I'm not entirely sure. I think this is going to be a perfect backpack for the summertime or for like a school bag, just because it has so many little pockets. Like there's this one on this little front loop, and on the inside it just has this like really big open pocket, and then it has this other pocket right in the front here, like where the loop goes, and then it has like a pencil pouch and just some random little organizers inside. Like I said though, I think this is just going to be a perfect like back to school bag or little bag for the summer. It has a little bit of distressing on the bottom, so you don't really have to worry about it getting beat up just because it's not already in perfect condition, but I'm really obsessed with this, and I think I actually may hold on to this for a little while before I post it. And then I got this belt with all these like bowl heads, I guess, on them. It stretches out because it's made of elastic, but then it has these like little metal clips on them, I guess. It's really interesting. It just has a really basic clip right here, so it looks very seamless when it's all together. It's like very continuous, and just because it stretches, it fits. It's gonna be able to fit multiple sizes, and I thought that was just like a really interesting belt. I haven't really seen many things like this before. The next belt I picked up is basically just, I like the locking mechanism of it. It kind of looks like the double helix of DNA, and so I picked it up. It's just in like this basic like gray color, but I really like that hardware on it. For a lot of these belts I've been looking at, I've kind of been more looking at the hardware of them to see how I could like add my own strap or just basically use this for another piece of jewelry or a belt. The next belt is something that's also very weird. I didn't really know how to feel about it, but I ended up picking it up, and it is this belt that's like very open chain, like metal belt. It has this little circle loop at the end and then just a little like hook to hook it on. There's a few pieces where like this one in particular where it's like not necessarily closed all the way, and would just need to be like closed up a little bit, but I really like this and just thought it was really interesting. The last belt I got was this red leather belt. I thought would look really great with some light wash like high-waisted shorts, or just basically anything. Just it's a very simple, has like that really basic piece of hardware, and I just thought this would look really cute for the summertime. It has a little bit of distressing on the end, but I'm pretty sure most belts you buy secondhand are gonna be kind of screwed up right here. And lastly, I picked up this Adidas New York basketball jersey. I really just like the colors of it and thought this would also look really great with just like a pair of high-waisted shorts. It is a bit longer than I would personally like, but I think it'd just be really great tucked in. So those are all the pieces that I got from that first thrift store, and now I'm gonna go through the pieces I got at the bins. I'm gonna start with the textile clothes and then move on to the shoes, just because I got so many different types of shoes that I want to show off. But I'm gonna start first with the clothes. The first thing my friend got for me, because he went to the bins with me, was like this blue, red, and white, I think it's Aeropostale polo shirt. I really want to crop this just because I think this would be a really cute summer piece, but it's just like way too long for something I would imagine it looking good with. So I'm definitely gonna crop this and maybe hem it just so it doesn't have a rough edge. This next thing are a pair of 31 by 32 pair of Levi 501s in this dark wash. These do not actually look like 31s. I think they must be like youth size, so they probably run a lot smaller. So I just wanted to pick them up. They're like a really nice sturdy material, and they have like a wider leg, but it's still not super wide, so I think these would look really great with some boots. I'm gonna try them on and see what they look like, because I don't really actually have a pair of dark wash jeans like this, so if they do fit me well and probably a little high-waisted, I think I will be keeping these. And then next I got this kind of like vintage pair of Adidas. They're a lot bigger than I remember, but they do have a drawstring, and they just have the little logo in the corner. I really like this kind of like navy blue, and then the slits on the side are not just like, they're not just the typical stripes, they actually open up, and so I thought that was really cool. And then with the drawstring, they're gonna be able to fit a lot of different sizes, so I just decided to pick these up as we enter the summertime. And then lastly, I got this like DC pair of like, I guess they're underwear, but I'm definitely marking them like as shorts because I think they would work way better as shorts. It just has a lot of like vintage DC comic book drawings of the different superheroes, and I just think these would be super, super cute for the summer, wearing with just like a white t-shirt and some white shoes. It would definitely stand out and look really good as a pair of shorts. So those are all the clothes, and I also have a few other bags before I go into the shoes. I kind of grabbed the bags to be holding the clothes as I shopped, but I really, really like the one bag I got in particular, which is a Marlboro bag. There is a girl on Depop that has bought something from me that wants me to keep an eye out for Marlboro things, so she may be buying this bag from me, but I'm just gonna show it off anyways just because I think it's a really cool piece. So right now it is filled with shoes, but it just has this really cool Marlboro logo right on the front, and then this gecko on the top. Like, it has little strap where you can hold it and with the Marlboro logo and the yellow detail, but then it also has these other two like shoulder straps so you can wear it more like a duffel bag instead of holding it. It is kind of falling apart, some of the lettering, but still in really great condition and would just be a great bag if you have any summer plans, trip where you're not needing to carry too much stuff. Just like a really great piece. But these first pair of boots that I got are from Zara, and I really just like the silhouette of them in this chunky heel right here. It's probably like 2 inches just because they have this ribbed on them, but I think those are really cute. The camera I was just using died, so now I'm gonna start filming on my phone, so it's probably gonna look really different. Other than keeping an eye out for more like distressed items of clothing and shoes in particular, I've also been looking out for some smaller sizes of shoes. I don't actually know which size these are, but these are a little bit smaller, but there's these really cool white leather Nikes with the Velcro on the tongue, and then they have this like cyan blue swoosh with like the baby blue embroidery along it, and then the same colors right here. I think these are just super awesome. Not super worn either. Like, they do show like very clear signs of distressing, but they still have a lot of life left in them. And so these are the kind of pieces I've been really keeping my eye out for, so people don't have to worry about getting them dirty in the summer and kind of just can go out and do whatever they want in these. And next I got a pair of Nike Cortezes, and these are like a white and like dark blue. I personally think I would change these to like a white lace, but they do have this like dark navy blue swoosh, and then along the bottom, and like they're a little worn right here, like a little cracking, but still like really holding their shape. A little bit more worn on the soles, as you can see, but like I've just been keeping an eye out for more like worn pieces, so I think these are another perfect piece for the summertime. I usually wouldn't buy a shoe size this big because these are a size 13, but these are a really cool pair of Adidas, like the Stan Smiths. I've never seen in an orange color like that before, especially with this like orange-ish gum sole on the bottom. I think these are really sick. And I do have another pair of like size 12 or 13, but I feel like there's not a whole big market out there for them on Depop, but I want to like have a lot of variation in my sizes just so I can have like a wider range of audience. I got these really cute like, I don't know what you'd call these, like heeled sandals almost. They just have a really nice silhouette. I really like that chunky heel at the back, and they're not very worn either, so like perfect condition. I feel like these would also look really great in the summertime with some like light wash jeans or like high-waisted shorts. And this is the other bag that I got just kind of like to carry the stuff, but I think could be a really great summer bag just because it is a little distressed and is not there's literally no reason that this can't get like dirtied up and like beat up anymore just because it already is. But this is containing the other shoes that I got. So I got 2 pairs of Superga. I don't know if that's how you say them. I just say Superga. But these are like a canvas, and they have like a tiny bit of a platform, but not really. Just this white canvas material, a little bit of wear on the bottom, and then the insides aren't worn in very much either. Just a little bit signs of distressing. But these other pair are a lot more platformed and are this like faux leather or genuine leather. I just really like that big platform, and these are also not very worn in at all, especially like the bottoms, as you can tell, not as worn as the other pair. And I just think these are a super sick pair of like platform sneakers. These are a youth size 5.5, so I think these would be about a women's 7. I don't know what actually style of Nikes these are, but they're in really great condition, obviously showing signs of wear, but the outsides are not very distressed at all and still are like very true to their color. It's even a little overexposed on the camera. But these are like another great pair for the summer. And the things I was probably most excited to find, the top part is a very distressed, but I just am absolutely obsessed with the silhouette at the bottom. These are from Steve Madden, and I love this high heel. It's probably like 3-4 inches, and then the texture at the bottom is also really sick. And then they probably come up basically to the knee. I need to find someone who would fit in these to kind of like show what they would actually look like on, but I just think these are like a super sick piece. Definitely not something probably for the summer unless the person who buys them already kind of has a milder summer, but I think these are definitely more like a fall piece or like a spring piece. And these last pair of shoes are these black leather like high-heeled shoes. I believe these are men's because they're definitely a lot bigger, but they do have this really interesting, like, I don't know if that's suede or like faux suede, but it kind of segments the shoe right here like at the zipper and then makes this like triangle on the other side. I really have also been looking out for like boots like this because I really want a pair of boots like this that would fit me, probably with a little bit chunkier of a heel, but I really just love the silhouette of this, and I know some people have been asking me to keep an eye out for pieces like this. These are also probably not the best for the summertime, but I just wanted to have them just because I thought they were a really sick silhouette, and they are a little bit worn but still have like a lot of life left in them, as you can tell. I'm probably going to be posting a lot more of these thrift haul videos before I leave New York just because my 2 roommates are going to be running my Depop clothes out of here, so I definitely want to thrift a bunch of more stuff while I'm still in the city before I go back home over summer break. So if you are interested in seeing any more of those videos, don't forget to subscribe and check out my Depop. If you are interested in any of these pieces, feel free to send me a message on Depop or Instagram if you have any other questions, and I look forward to see you guys in another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Got my fire on my aux cord. What's your preference? Do you like rap or rock more? Whatever that you like, I got it all for you. So what it do? I got a lot more time. So we